With the Alpha Wave 3 actually over now, welcome to the Hero Spotlight Reel, because I'm going to go through all the heroes in Alpha, show off the kits, kind of what they did, and use this kind of as a data bank, like a history or memory. So when we go into the beta and in the launch, we can actually look back quite easily on video gameplay footage of the changes that might have occurred with any of these heroes that we might experience in the game. So if you enjoy this series, you know what to do. Smash like, comment, and subscribe. Today, we're going to be talking about Aphrodite, another support hero that I absolutely loved in Alpha Wave 1, that I honestly demolished all of it with her and one epic hero, because she is a fantastic joint attacker and just a really good support overall. And just like always, we're going to go through all of the kits so you know what in Alpha Wave 3 she was capable of. So then in beta, when we try it out in the beta phase, you know exactly what's been changed, if she's been nerfed, if she's been buffed. We should know. We've got that little bit of data. And as a heed of warning, depending on whenever I upload these videos in what order, Aphrodite, as I'm recording this, might be some of the last ones that I was able to record, because you guessed right, yes, the wave has only got about an hour and so left. So I'm trying to crunch down this for you guys as much as possible. So I hope you guys appreciate the amount of videos I've actually technically recorded in one go. So then we have got content for you, right? So let's go into the Aphrodite though. Let's talk about Afro, the good old girl, why she's so good, and showcase her off in gameplay. So she's pretty simple. The way this hero works is a teamwork player. She's a tag teamer, because her core ability is going to target one ally and place speed up 2 and initiative up 2 on them, right? Which can all be blocked or removed, and then you get an extra turn. And this is super important, because by doing this, obviously your ally is going to go first, and they're going to have initiative up 2, meaning they're going to get their ultimate quicker. What makes it really good though is the fact that when you attack an enemy, allies under the speed up 2 and the initiative up 2 will join this attack and using their default ability. Meaning, if you're using stuff like Anubis or Gilgamesh, Guan Yu, Achilles, right? Zeus, all of these amazing heroes that have got some crazy type of basic ability tied to them, you're going to be able to try and get that off more often. And we're going to kind of showcase that off in the gameplay with Anubis as an example. I'm just kind of trying to despair lock enemies with literally an ungeared Anubis in the example. So Aphrodite, in the simple premise of simples, is a tag teamer. And when you look at her ultimate, you attack all enemies and you extend the buff duration of those speed ups and the initiative up 2s by 1 extra turn, which does allow you, as you can imagine, when you've comboed your core ability first, it means you get basically an extra turn with this, which is really good, and it lets you, you know, combo off more attacks. The passive says allies gain 2% turn meter when inflicting damage to an enemy. This effect is doubled on allies who are under speed up and initiative 2. And the thing is, if you've not noticed, the way you want to build it is quite easy. To survive, if you can build super high initiative and super high speed with HP, you basically got this support that's going to take damage, that's going to keep buffing up your allies to make them do more work and obviously share the spotlight with them. But more importantly, it gets to ulti more and more often, and that's going to allow her to give everyone more turn meter and more divinity, shall I say, as well as obviously more chances of attack. So she's honestly super easy to build, and I've not tried building her with any sort of attack or anything like that. I just think let her support, let her do her job, and she actually cooks out there. When it comes to your items, the thing I've been trying to struggle on, I'll be real, is weapon choices with her. You can run stuff like Molyneux just to try and get that initial ulti off really fast if you want to. But when I look at things, it's coming down to these other types of abilities that we've got here. Like damage inflicted, this hero is reduced by 18% while under no buffs. I actually like stuff like this on this hero, because if you're able, again, not to get any debuffs, which isn't that difficult if you build her for it, you can just take little damage and just keep doing what you need to do. Another good one that's actually available for me, if I've found it is the sword, the joined attack sword. I don't think I actually have one. Oh yeah, I do. The solar flare. This one's actually not too bad as well. Gain 24 divinity when joining an attack. You're able to join attacks quite often, so you're obviously able to get solar flare quite well with this hero. So I will recommend that as well as an optional choice for Aphrodite here. But with all that, let's go through the awakenings and then show off her gameplay so we know what she's capable of and what she was fun with, and kind of end these videos, because you know this is kind of the way I've been doing it for you guys, right? So I'm going to go to Flare 125. I'm going to put in the Aphrodite. I'm going to put in actually Anubis, and I'm actually going to put in Scotty too. So I've got a couple of targets to put with this Aphrodite to really showcase like how good she is, right? To really showcase why she's good. And if you want to see another example of this, you can definitely check out my video on obviously the good old Gilgamesh, because Gilgamesh I comboed with obviously my Aphrodite here and did some really great damage with him, right? But you got to remember, actually, this Anubis has no gear on him, so I need to go down to a lower floor just so he can do damage. So I do apologize to you guys there in the middle of the video, but it is what it is. Let's just get to a super easy one, just so we can really show off Anubis off with the Aphrodite here as the combo. So boom, boom, with Scatter, boom, and just some tanks. So we've got a tank in there, right? So what we're going to try and do is use Aphrodite's A2 here with the Anubis. And if we put my camera up here, you guys can see a lot better as well. We're going to try and get this to kill at least one of them if we can. And because if we can obviously combo off the Despair. So you can see there, because we attacked with our Aphrodite, then we got to a second attack with Anubis, we killed the target, and I know they resisted the attack, but it is what it is, right? That's kind of, you know, part of the game. So we're going to slam them all with the Heimdall and move on to the next wave, right? So obviously we've got 2 turns to wait for this, so we can just go attack. We can use our A1, attack, use our A1, attack, and get this guy a little bit low for us. And then we've got Scotty here, and we are going to use a Scotty combination next, right? Because also with Aphrodite is the fact that you have these options, right, where you don't always have to use her E2 with Anubis, right? You don't always have to, you know, combo with a damage dealer. There's certain scenarios you're going to be fighting a team like this, and you're going to be needing to A2 your Scatter and actually attack like this Tutankhamun to try and freeze him down if you didn't kill him. And that is actually, again, a super nice combo. So what you'll always realize, similar to Shamash, what Aphrodite's job is in the team is to technically, you know, give these guys that extra turn without actually giving them an extra turn, and give them that extra bit of spotlight when it comes into things, right? So I really do like Aphrodite. I think Aphrodite is a really good hero. She carried me through, honestly, Alpha Wave 1, and all I used in Alpha Wave 1 was Aphrodite, Gilgamesh with Shamash and Scary, and that was it. And I was able to beat everything with that. So it does showcase, like, look, if you find team synergies that make sense, like the Aphrodite one here, then you're going to be perfectly fine, and you can do some really cool things with different heroes in their basic abilities that you can equip onto them, right? So nice little simple video there, guys. Nothing too crazy compared to obviously maybe the other videos that you've enjoyed. I know maybe you might not have liked this one as much because maybe it's a little bit quicker compared to the others, but again, I'm on a time stamp. I'm on a time notice here. I'm trying to record as many of these as I can before the end of the alpha wave. So with that, smash like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next one, stay safe, stay sneaky. Peace out.